So tell us all about your experience in Holyrood in the last few months.
So Holyrood has been the biggest privilege for me to serve the people of Argyll and Bute, and then more widely in my ministerial role, the people of Scotland from a public health and women's health perspective. The joy I get from meeting people that want to tell me their stories to enable change to happen is possibly the most powerful thing that a person can experience. And for the last couple of days in conference, it's been really positive to meet with activists, to hear about their wishes and hopes for an independent Scotland, but also meeting with the third sector organisations and different businesses about the amazing things that the Scottish Government has already achieved, such as the £4.5 million that we've put into health boards recurring to support people living with long COVID, ME and chronic fatigue syndrome, or whether it's about the work that we're doing on wildlife and whether it's ensuring that choughs remain on Islay and other parts of Scotland. I think to hear that and but also to hear the challenges that people are giving us. Can we go further? Can we deliver more? And I believe we can, but in order to do that, we need to have that right to decide, that positive experience of choosing Scotland's future, and I believe the best future for Scotland is as an independent nation.
Great. And you know, that interesting little point you made about the choughs. I mean, by the normal media, we would never really hear about something like that. And yet the Scottish Government is responsible for all these different things, either it's through the local authorities or is a governmental thing. But instead of just banging on about things that don't go as well as people might like, I mean, it's a whole heap better here than it is in so many other places, isn't it? It's how you compare and contrast things.
Yeah. And I think it's learning about what goes on in your own constituency is really important. And that connection you can make, direct connection you can make with businesses, the third sector, people, children, older people, people my age, and just hearing what they want to do that's different. So for example, I had the privilege of visiting the Dove Centre in Oban with the Cabinet Secretary for Health, Neil Gray, and for him to hear about the connection that the people that operate that service have within their local community is extremely powerful. It's the small things that we can do to support people that we live with, to work with people, that we have these that love for and that caring side. And the Dove Centre is amazing, the way that it supports people that are living with cancer and other long-term conditions, but also how they support the family as well. And then I also am species champion for the Celtic rainforest as well as the choughs. And again, speaking to the World Wildlife Fund, they are just talking about the importance of getting out in nature for 15 or 20 minutes a day can do your own health and well-being so much benefit. And that is what Argyll and Bute offers people, as well as the really important industries to the Scottish economy, whether it's the whisky, whether it's farming, whether it's aquaculture, tourism, really important parts of the Scottish economy. And the other thing that's really important, therefore, and I've forgotten, renewable energy. I mean, Argyll, as I have said, in the right place, Argyll could be the renewable powerhouse of Scotland, and that's what's happening. But we need to make sure the infrastructure is right, and that's where the Scottish Government's also investing, whether it be a permanent solution for the Rest and Be Thankful and the A83, and also upgrades to trunk roads, but also the ferries. And I'm so looking forward to getting new ferries specifically on the Kennaicraig Islay route.